To, welcome to Young Learners Curriculum, the home of our interactive stories and animated talking flashcards. Today, we're going to be creating a beach scene. So what you're going to need to create your beach scene is you can get some small shells and some sand. Then you're going to need glue to stick it. I also recommend that you can have the glue stick as well. This will offer some extra, or if you don't need such heavy glue. Then I have some paint. Then I have some white paper, and I have colored paper. Let me just show I have a bunch of colored papers because I'm going to be making objects from the colored paper. So first things first, I want to make the water down at the bottom. And so we don't really have to paint on that. I'm going to be using my scissors and I'm going to draw the waves for the water. So I'm going to high waves. And this is where you're going to be creative because, this is what our STEAM activities are all about. It's all about being creative and seeing what you can create on your own. Okay, and then just going to flatten that out. So this will be the beach. Okay, so first we're going to put all the pieces here together. Then I'm going to need the sand area, and I'm just going to use some yellow for the sand area. You can use brown if you want, but I'm going to call this the golden sands area. And I'm just going to cut a line of golden sand. Okay, and I'm going to flatten that line. So I want it to be straight. Well, it doesn't even have to be straight. It's not about being straight. We're on the beach. Okay, so that's going to be the line here for the sand. Now, I want to do a beach umbrella and clouds and sun. So let me just do some clouds. I'm going to add the blue for the clouds. And just going to put one nice cloud in the sky. And then remember, this is all about your creativity. So this is where STEAM works really well because you're creating and engineering something on your own. So there is one cloud in the sky. Okay, and then I'm going to put the sun. And let me see, I want to get a nice circle. So also you can always have markers on hand just in case you need them. And I'm going to be using something that is circle for the sun, and I want it to be around that size. I need a smaller sun. I've got something. This is what nail polish. I use this one, and I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to draw my circle really quickly. And this will be just my guide for my tracing the sun because I do want a circle sun. Okay. Cap on your thing. Yeah. So always it's nice to have your scissors there. And then I'm going just to put a circle sun. Try to stay on the line as much as you can. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect because even the sun is not completely round. Just what we're seeing looks like it's round. Okay, I'm gonna put that up at the top. Now we get to have some fun with this beach scene. And this will all be glued on in a second. Let me see, I said I wanted a beach ball too, so I need an umbrella and a beach ball. So I'm going to be using one orange. I'll use that one. And I will use red here. I have one red. And I'm going to use one green. Okay, and I'm going to use that something smaller to get a nice circle. And I'm going to put all of the papers together for that circle. See, they're all together. And then I'm going to turn this upside down. This is a smaller circle, and I'm going to draw that circle. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I've drawn my circle. And you know, a beach ball has 3 colors. So this beach ball is going to have 3 colors. So I'm going to draw that line in the middle, and then I'm going to give it 3 colors. 1, 2, and well, this 2, 3. Okay, and I'll show you why I did that. We're going to draw the circle, cut all of the circle out, get my my scissors, and I'm cutting that circle out on those 3 different colors. Okay. And the 3 colors are together now, and I want them to show the 3 different colors. So we are going to do, this will be the bottom color. I'll have this green the bottom color, and I'm going to show orange, red. So the orange, I only need 1 part of the orange. Let me separate these so you can see them. Okay. The green is fine to stay in a circle, so you're going to use this now. So I only need 1 orange. Actually, keep this circle separated. So I only need 1 orange. So you only need 1 piece of your orange. And I want to take that black circle off. Okay. That's part of the ball. And then I need 1 red. And I'm going to be using this as a guide. I'll use the orange one over it so that it gives me the guide. And there. So I got the guide. And this will be my beach ball. It's going to be a little strange, my beach ball, but it's 3 different colors, just a little different shape, and then I can put that on the beach. So I wanted to do that. And an umbrella. The umbrella, I will just use actually 1 color. The beach umbrella will be an orange one. I'm taking that, and I'm going to draw the beach umbrella. Okay, I'll put that there on the top, and we'll keep this line here. That will go in the sand, and now I'm going to cut it. And be really careful not to rip it, but that's okay. I ripped mine on the other side. And it looks just like an umbrella. Line down. Or you could always paint a line, so don't worry about the bottom of the umbrella. And I'll put the umbrella here as if it's in the beach. There. And might need the sandcastle, but that's okay. We don't need the sandcastle. Okay, so I have all of my pieces here. They're all cut out, pre-cut. And this is going to be in the sand, so that can go underneath. This will be on the top. And then we have our sun. Okay, and so first things first is I'm going to stick everything together. So for my ball, I'm going to use the glue stick because that works best. And I have my glue stick here. Just open your glue stick and you can slowly, I strongly suggest putting it on the table, but I just do it this way. And then you take your pieces, you're going to put it on both sides. It's okay if you get a little glue on your hand. Then you just stick your pieces of your ball together. Oops, sorry, I got it on my finger. We do that on the orange. Okay. And then I'm going to put it on the ball all together. And I'm going to place that on the sand. Now I have to glue my pitcher together. Again, the same thing. I turn it upside down. And I put the glue on it, then turn it back over and match it to the water. This is going to be on the water. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it and I'm going to glue the back here, but I got to put it on my table. Okay. Then I put it back here. There it goes nicely on the top. The water's here. And my umbrella, just want to glue as well. Glue the umbrella a little bit and then take this one. Always put the glue on the back. So just like you're just gluing on the back. And then you turn it over and press it nicely on your pitcher. And then I have my sun. And again, the glue sticks work the best for this. You can use the other glue, but then I put my sun on the pitcher. Now the fun part. Okay, so I want to put a little bit of sand on it to make it more realistic. And what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to put glue all along here. So just give me a second because mine is on my computer, so I cannot do that directly on there. Okay. So, okay. I put lots of glue here. And I actually have a cute idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to do a little sand castle. So I'm going to cut out a sand castle to give me the idea. See, sand castle, just like it's a castle. Turn and down and okay. Just going to be a bit of a sand castle, so that would go up here. Okay. And uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to put some glue here as well. But I'm going, actually for this one, I'm going to use the liquid glue because I'm going to use this for the sand. So I'm just putting a little liquid glue here. Okay. And hold on one second. So I'm going to use the liquid glue to spread this out. Okay. And the other. I'm going to turn it around to be right there for the sandcastle. I need some for the back of to keep it there. That will be my sandcastle. my little orange sandcastle, but it's not going to be orange for long, and I'll show you why. Okay. Now I'm going to take my sand, which is inside here, and I'm going to like pepper, salt and pepper. I'm going to put it there. Then I'm going to put it along the beach a little bit. There we go. And I will use this to spread it and stick it. Okay, and then you can use another piece of paper to press down to make sure that it stays. This will keep it pressed into the pitcher. And you want to open up the sandcastle, and I'm moving the sand around using the Q-tip. Just makes it much easier for me. There. Okay. And we want to put the shells. Now the shells are not going to use the other glue because this won't work. So I'm just going to drop some drops of regular glue here. And this will be the areas that I put the shells. Okay. And take some of the different shells and stick them on the beach. There's a nice shell. This is a really nice shell. Let's see if we can get it to stick on the beach. Yeah, we may need some more glue for that shell. Just turning it a little bit. So you make sure that you use small shells and very light shells. If you don't have shells, that's fine. You can then, what I would suggest if you don't have shells, just draw them. Now, there's a little sand here. This is really nice. And these come all the way from South Africa. My friend has given these to me so that I can make this picture, and I thought that was very nice of her. I got a little piece of South Africa. And let me drop some more glue here. Okay. And just pushing it in. Oh, this is a really pretty one as well. And this is definitely going to have to sit a while. So there we go. And the final one. Actually, that one goes better this way. Pressing it a little bit. Okay, so sandcastle, our shells, our ball. I placed the umbrella, the sun, the clouds. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our colors, the paint, if you want to use the paint. I may still be able to use the paint now. And I actually have some art paint. And let me do the art paint to fix the sandcastle and draw maybe a fish or two in the beach. And we do have black. And I'm going to use my Q-tip because Q-tips make it much easier if you need it for drawing. So open up your paint. You have paint. If not, you have to wait for it to dry, and you can use it for, you can use, what can you use? Markers, but I think with sand and stuff like this, the paint is much better. So I'm going to add the door to my sandcastle here. Nice. And then add some windows at the top of the sandcastle. There we go. So there, and I can draw the line around the sandcastle. Just paint it. It's not going to come out as well. That I should have waited and did the other one. But I'm just outlining the sandcastle right now with the paint so that you can see what it is. And again, I'm using a Q-tip so I don't get my hands dirty. And then I just do the final line down here. There. So there's our sandcastle. It's clear, you can see what it is, and you can just go over the lines that you didn't do the first time. Okay, and maybe I want some birds at the top. Just use that Q-tip again, and I'm going to draw a bird flying in the sky. A couple of them. just like little M's. They're very easy to draw your birds. Maybe I want to put the bird there, there. And then I want to add some lines to the umbrella, just like as if it's an umbrella on a stand. And I want to paint it a little bit as if it's a black stand of the umbrella. So you can be as creative as you want. And it's not about being perfect. It's just really about having fun and using your creativity to create something. And I think we are about done. And I have one more thing that I'd like to paint. I'm getting another Q-tip, and I'm going to get yellow. Where's my yellow paint for the sun? Because I would like, see, I've got my yellow paint and my Q-tip. I would like to add some rays to that sun. So I'm using the yellow rays. And this is how you create a beach scene. If you have the shells look really nice. Use paint, use some different colored papers, and nothing, there's no perfect way. It's all about creativity. So one person can do it different than the other. You can use magazine pictures. There's just so many things you can use. And then I'm just going to paint all that sun in. So this is our beach scene. And this goes after our beach story. So it's a very cute picture to go after the story. And I hope that you like our beach scene. Da-da-da. We have created the beach scene, and I'm trying to lift it up. It can be lifted. But you can let it dry. And welcome to the beach.